Hello everybody and welcome to this week 11 race at Okayama circuit. This is the full course layout this time. We'll be driving the Ferrari 488 GT3 car. This is some footage from practice. I was trying to learn a track in this car. As you can see, there's a little bit of damage on the front there. I caught a few barriers. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And I will see you for the qualifying. So this is my second attempt at this race today. Everything just seemed to go wrong in the first attempt, so I thought I'd give it another go at recording this one. So we start with qualifying. This is the out lap. 2 hot laps as usual. Try and get a time of 1:31 ideally. I need to get some heat into the tyres and into the brakes. There's some better traction for them 2 hot laps. Obviously a lot less grip on this circuit without the cars. So we just have to try and find the grip. Find where the levels are best. So the previous race, I had really good practice. I was consistent, like 1:31s. It's not the fastest, but it was very consistent. But then it came to the race, I couldn't hit my mark at all. Everything was just going wrong. But here we are anyway, for the first hot lap. And get some good speed out of the final corner. It might give you an extra 10th at the end of the lap, which is a good way to do it. Look at it. You can squeeze out an extra 10th because you altered how you did the last corner. And you should definitely do that on your first hot lap. Yeah, obviously, if your first hot lap is going badly, you can then try and set yourself up well for the last hot lap. This is already going quite a lot better than my previous attempt at qualifying. I'll tell you that now. It looks like a good banker lap so far. You always want to try and get that good banker lap on the first attempt. Then you can push the limits for your second lap. That's where you might make the mistakes, but once that, like I said, once that banker lap is in, then you don't really have much to worry about. I was completely in the wrong gears there. Messed up my shifting. Obviously this car puts a lot of rear power down if you slam the accelerator. It's good to be careful coming out of corners sometimes, especially the tighter lower speed corners. Here we go, this is a 1:31.5. Decent lap, decent banker lap. I can maybe try and push it a little bit. It's where you might end up getting a few spins, but try and get the better qualifying position. That's very wide on that. We can save it with a cutback. Currently running just under 4/10 slower than my fastest lap. Not ideal. Lots of mini lockups. Tyres aren't quite where I'd like them. Obviously you can't dip a rear wheel onto the grass here, or any circuit in the 488, otherwise you just lose the back end so easily. It's looking like this is probably going to be a similar time to the previous lap. Oh, it's ruined it. I didn't actually go off circuit, but I did ruin that final flow through that corner. I'm currently at 6th, so yeah, it wasn't too bad of a lap. 1:31.6 or 1:31.7 actually. It wasn't too bad. Yeah, well, I'll see you back for the race. Hopefully, we can start pretty fast and pick up a few places and settle into the rhythm of the circuit. Here we are, ready for half a formation lap, as it is on Okayama. It's not a full lap. Starting in 11th, I think, overall. Strength of field is 1.4k. I did lose a bit of iRating the last a couple of races. One today, one yesterday. Yeah, we just have to see what we can do about that. Come on. It always confuses me why it takes so long to get to the grid on a fixed race. If it was like a setup race and people are changing from qualifying to racing setups, that's fair enough. That might take a little bit longer, especially if you want to tweak anything that they noticed. But I don't know why it takes so long in a fixed race. It must be close to the limit. Yeah, so we got 8 seconds till they have to be on the grid. Here we are, so we'll be starting in a second, I guess. Here we go.
31 Celsius, 15 minutes. You really need to get on with it.
Somebody crashed into me on the parade lap in the previous race here.
Car number 16.
Hopefully I can avoid that happening. Just want to keep it clean. I've lost quite a bit of safety rating as well in the last few races. I have to keep going back to the MX-5 race at Oran to keep my safety rating up. Just try and warm the brakes up there. I overcooked it slightly. I got a bit too close. It was a bad final corner for me. See how this goes. Sorry, he was going to sideswipe me there. Give him plenty of room. Have to be careful accelerating up this hill. Oh, someone's gone. He's going to go down the inside, I can see. That's been a good start for me. Full tyres though, they haven't quite taken effect for a couple of laps. Someone's gone. Nice little move by that guy ahead of me now. Knew where he wanted to put the car and did it. Good pass. So I have dropped possibly down the order. Actually, I definitely must have fell down the order this first lap. So 3 places lost. Hopefully I can feel a bit more confident in the car in a lap or 2 time. It's a lot of understeer there. someone's off. So easy to do. In the previous race I had a horrible spin on this corner on the first lap. Kind of wrecked my race. I just couldn't find the consistency after that. Just unsettled me a little bit, having early issues. I need to be faster out of that corner. I think I'm losing the slipstream soon. I thought that was going to be a really bad rejoin there. He was just trying to spin himself around on the grass. Still not getting the heat in the front tyres. Still drifting with a lot of understeer. That hairpin. Bunch here. It's not really a lot I could have done about that. It's one of them things. Track became very congested right at the front. Oh, the guy's gone. Hopefully I didn't sustain too much damage. Don't think I hit. Like, I know the guy went up in the air. I don't think there was that much damage to the front of my car. He's like quite wedged at the front, to be fair. So I don't know where I've gained up to now. Some angry people on the radio, as you can imagine. And P8 now. It's not bad. Like, I know I'm only 3 up from where I started, but I was down in 14th. I think this guy in front is going to be very quick though. Let's see if I can stay with it. We need to take a little bit more speed off on that hairpin. Still suffering that understeer. But it wasn't as bad this time around. Maybe the tyres are coming up to temperature. Well, they should come up to temperature fairly quick. It's kind of slow around that. But thankfully I've got a bit of a gap behind now. I was kind of worried about spin. My first slow left-hander. Well, the car lock up slightly. Oh, that's understeered quite badly. Lost the slipstream, I'm sure, in front now. Down one too many. I don't know what my general pace is. I think it's fairly average, but consistent. Definitely going too fast into that. It's more anger on the radio there. I don't know why people...
Yellow flag, watch out.
A lot of people get frustrated, obviously. But
On your right. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Play right. Alright, John. On the way home. We've got plenty of fuel.
and this guy's a back marker, so he shouldn't really be causing me that trouble. I know he's probably trying to make up some of the time. Ooh, that's the blown engine in the hits, it looks like.
Scott, ahead is increasing. It's now 2.9 seconds. The car behind is catching. The gap's now 3.9 seconds.
Just over 5 minutes to go.
New fastest lap for Kang, 129.81.
I like just letting this guy go. It's twice he's nearly caught me. Very late on the power down there.
Okay, John. Relax, focus, keep it smooth. That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
I'm not sure if there is a little bit of damage at the front. That understeer does not seem to have been correcting itself. Still getting a lot of it. I might need to slow down extra for the chicane. And for the hairpin, sorry, than I normally would. If it's feeling that bad. Guy behind me though. He's now free of the back marker. He might try and chase me down. I think he's fast. Definitely think he's faster than me. And 2-second gap behind to him. Don't know how that's going to play out.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 2 is
At least a quicker lap though.
the pace.
Let's try and get this nose turned in earlier. Turn 2. Right, slow down more. So that speed seemed to work a little bit better. I think it's a lot too slow though. Definitely invited the guy behind to gain a bit of time.
It's really anyway. The gap's now 1.5 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for
Well, maybe it's just my driving.
6.5.
There's a chance that is the cause of the slow time.
V8.
Now second. not changed down. Let him go. There's no point battling him.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. No, John. Come on, mate, defend your position. E9.
Guys, faster. Try not to impede faster drivers. I actually had a really polite driver in a MX-5 driver did last night. You saw I was quicker. He just pulled slightly
There's 2 minutes left.
off the racing line on the home stretch. Just let me pass because he knew I was faster. Made our race, obviously both our races, end happier. It wasn't an accidental coming together. Obviously, if the opportunity presents itself and he doesn't escape, I will try and get the place back, but
Yellow flag, caution.
someone's gone. Don't know where that is. I always hope it's never here on that corner. Obviously someone's got some damage there. He was not very happy. Apologies to any younger viewers who heard that language. It is part of racing. Emotions do run high.
Nice. 1 more lap to go.
Here we go, last lap. I'm not catching this guy. Obviously he is faster than me. We all knew that. Let's see if I can hold on to 8th position. Thinking about 8th position. I can feel happy with 8th position personally. Haven't quite got the race pace in this Ferrari yet. Practice pace is pretty good, but race pace is just not quite there. I don't know what it is about the race. Maybe it is a little bit of damage on the front end. I've picked up when I had a collision in this kind of U-bend area. Whatever position I'm in now is probably a safe one unless I kill myself. Just need a lot more practice in
Just 2 minutes left.
high performance cars. That was a fun race. Obviously, unfortunately, I did get some incident points.
P8. Okay, we're done.
But apart from that one incident, I kept it on the track. Can't really complain too much. I think P8 is a fair representation of my pace for this car and track combo. Obviously, I was a lot more confident at Laguna Seca when I did the 488. I'm not sure I actually recorded a Laguna Seca race in the 488. Oh no, I did. Yeah, I got killed when someone just dive bombed me. I think I got spun on with a formation lap. I got spun on the final corner on Laguna Seca. That's one of my best tracks all around for different cars, though. I don't usually do the warm down lap, but I had a few more things to say. Thought I'd just get it all off my chest, and for once bring the car home naturally. It'll be interesting to see this back, see all the incidents, a lot of angry people on the radio, as you probably heard. I don't know what the actual audio levels are for chats in.
What's your speed limit in the pits? Pit lane speed limit is
like I don't know how well it records the other people's chat.
Engage the limiter.
I can't remember what my limiter button is. It's probably a thing I need to remember for next time. Oh well. So I will see you back for the incidents. So here are the incidents for this race. I don't think there was actually any incidents on the formation lap, so I'll just kick it off. Obviously not much of a start to look at on this one. So here we go, first incident. Well, this is on the formation. A little bit of coming together, nothing, a little bit of trading paint. Yep, do not put a wheel on the grass. You're in trouble if you do. It's a nice paint job though. So what's this guy gonna do? Small coming together there, but it didn't actually look like they made contact. Maybe there was a tiny bit of contact at the front there. Yeah. So, and they just scrape paint. He's on his roof. Ooh. So I remember I was behind that. There I am, just gone past. Just outbroke himself maybe. Ooh, looked like he was about to save that. Didn't quite save it. He's the guy. Yeah, so he did do a fairly clean rejoin. I did note in the race it looked like he was trying to spin on the grass. So this is the hell that happened in front of me. So the Martini cars spun each other, and like there was just no stopping. Like, it was concertina effect really. Look. Unfortunately, the guy I was behind suffered quite a bit. Well, I don't think it was anyone's fault. I don't think the Martini cars. Have another quick look at these two cars. Well, only one of them's a Martini car. So it sort of looked like he went through him completely, trying to cut back. But it's one of them things that happens. This is the guy I knocked off the track, unfortunately. This guy's spinning. Yep. So he played it quite safe there. He was quite considerate on the rejoin. Maybe seen this white car before you. Ooh, some just unfortunate, one of them unfortunate things. Ooh, Ted's gone again. It's forced the guy behind to cut the corner. Ooh, so that would have been the angry rejoin at some point. Let's have a look at that again. You don't like to see it. Like you should really just look if you can. If you've only got a single screen, you should definitely bind left and right to something. And there's some angry radio afterwards. You can see. Yeah, that was a bad rejoin.
Why is no one looking on their rejoins?
Oh, spun. Easily done. I think he drives off the track. I might go past here. I think. No, maybe not. Easy enough to do. There. There's a small elevation change. You lose a little bit of traction. But great rejoin by that guy. Oh, that was another terrible rejoin. That is, like I said, you don't like to see that. He should have had his feet planted on the brake there. His engine was, something was completely ruined there. He's trying to get back to the pits, I think. He may have ended up with a... Oh, so...
Something wrong with your fucking brake pedal, you sick cunt.
So I drove past this guy. So hang on, who is this? So he accused the other guy of crashing into him. When it was his... I'd say he's in the he's in the wrong. Like, if he kept his... I know we're just looking at this one incident, but... So he's stopped, so he just accelerates. That's totally Drew's fault. I'm sorry, Drew, if you're watching, but that's your fault. That's not the guy behind who didn't need to hit the brakes. You should have just waited for the car to go. So let's get past the Drew incident. So I'll go past. Yeah, he's trying to maybe nurse it back to the pits. Yeah, he was. Okay. So his bodywork must be bouncing off the ground or something, because it's just causing every incident to be about him. So that was the white flag actually, so there wasn't any more incidents after that. So a lot of angry words. Drew was in the wrong, I think, there. He did spin up his wheels as someone was coming around the corner. Shouldn't do it. Stay still until all cars are clear. If you've got enough of a gap, obviously you can spin your wheels and try and get the car to rotate round to face the right way again, but don't drive into someone. It's just not good form. Bad racecraft. So quite a lot of incidents there. A lot of annoyed people. And I'll see you back for the results. We'll see how well we did. See if we can claw back some of that iRacing we've lost recently. So here we are on the results page. Small safety rating change. Obviously that was 3.7-ish on the last video you'd have seen. So I've lost quite a lot, mainly on the Skip Barber race, but also a little bit on the previous Ferrari race that I did. Small iRating gain though, so getting it back towards that 1400 that I was almost at yesterday. Strength field was 1428. Wasn't too bad. So let's see, the biggest winner was Yannick, plus 90 iRating. Tiny little gain on his safety rating. He's pushing it a bit close to try and level up at the end of the season. For that. His best lap was 130.2 and his average was 131.4. Biggest loser that finished the race, so Drew, who got angry on the radio towards the end, lost a massive 89 iRating, and some safety rating, so he's probably not going up this next week. He might have like a lot of good races next week. So here's me. So my fastest lap was 131.777, which is 1.5 seconds behind the leader, and my average time was 3 seconds, just under 3 seconds behind the leader. And the fastest lap in that race was from Myung. I'm probably not saying that name right. He had a 129.6. It's like, I think that's a whole second faster than my fastest lap around the circuit. Okay then, thank you. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please consider subscribing. And if you'd like me to do different race series, please leave a comment down below. And until next time, drive fast.